Could you tell us what's the basic of zero waste?
The basic of zero waste is to keep a continued commitment to ever increasing material recovery and ever decreasing waste amounts. So basically, we never surrender to the idea that in our residual waste there is something which can't be recycled, composted, reused, reduced. If there is something that nowadays causes problems, we want to give a feedback, to provide a feedback to the industrial responsibility so they take on the commitment to make it more recyclable and compostable. So in the end of the story, as you understand, in zero waste what matters more is the commitment to do more and more, better and better, rather than the already achieved results. And in this respect we have coined a statement internationally, the International Zero Waste Movement, which reads, "Zero waste is more the travel than the destination." And I think it tells it all about how powerful is this continued travel towards maximized material recovery.
What does it bring to the community and the country as a whole?
Well, we know that whenever we recycle something, we shift the cost of waste management from big investment programs and big patented technologies towards making jobs, both for the level of separate collection and then for the follow-up levels of recycling and composting or activities, campaigning and so on and so forth. But taking it from a wider angle, we know nowadays in Europe we are having a very big problem which is becoming really a nightmare for the policymakers, which is the resource scarcity crisis. It is that crisis according to which we, Europeans, in a comparatively narrow area, are poor in primary raw materials. So far we have been knocking on the doors of other people around the world, telling them we need your resources. Now it's not possible anymore because there are the growing economies, the BRIC countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and then the Thailand, Indonesia and so on. They want to have their slice of the cake. Therefore we have got less and less primary raw materials. And this is why Old Wise Europe is considering the need to recycle more and more, just in order to secure supplies to our industries. It's a matter of strategic independence. Besides, of course, it's a matter of environmental sustainability.
And survival in the end of our industry and society.
Indeed, indeed. The big strategic consultancies, those very big advisory services such as Ernst & Young and other big consultancies worldwide, they have started ranking the different areas in the world in order of profitability of the investments, also on account of the recycling capacity of different areas. Just because they understand that the more you may recycle, the more you may secure the supplies to your industries. And this is why the need to recycle more and more is being tabled so powerfully in the revision of the European policy, not only the waste policy, but economic policy as a whole.
And what will be your main message to Slovenian experts tomorrow?
As far as I can see, Slovenia is already doing comparatively well if we compare Slovenia with other enlargement countries as far as the recycling rates are concerned. But definitely there's much more that you may do in Slovenia as everywhere around Europe. In this respect, the most important will be to keep the Slovenian waste management system flexible and adaptable. Therefore, the main problem would be having an incinerator. Once you have an incinerator, you are locked in the need to feed the incinerator with a given throughput. So there will be no emphasis, no continued commitment to do better and better and more, which is not only the environmentalist NGOs, but the European waste policy is asking us to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.